Everybody, this is Oxmo and welcome PS4 users. Yes, this video does pertain to you guys. I always get questions all the time do I play on PS4, Xbox, or PC? I just play on PS4, so all of my videos pertain to PS4. Now, you can use these on other consoles and things like that, but yeah, this is just for my own purpose. But anyways, flashback, about 5 or 6 years ago, we used to be able to create these car paint jobs that were called tekniq paint jobs, and it came from a creator called IQ Gaming. Pretty awesome dude. You could actually add a primary and a secondary metal finish with a pearlescent, and then add your crew color on top to create this like 4D 3D effect where it shines completely different in the morning and daytime and nighttime, and it looked pretty awesome. Now, this is kind of an example of what they used to look like. I think it was awesome back in the day to be able to do this. However, Rockstar decided, hey, it's not fun anymore, so they got rid of it. But now I came across this new technique where you can actually add your livery, and as long as you pick the right livery, you can add those brush steels, those metallic finishes, and that pearlescent, and give it that nice same effect. It might not look exactly the same, but here's an example of using the SCHLAGEN GT sports car. Of course, the first thing you want to do is choose a livery that covers a good amount of portion of the car with not too much of a pattern, like these kind of crazy patterns. So for example, something like this Mosaic splash, where it kind of fades in from a yellow to a black, but it's not too jumbled up. And then of course you want to select your metal primary color, which if you kind of focus in on where the livery is, you can see that the finish has this nice shine to it. Like when I back out and come back in, has that glossy metal finish, and it actually sticks, right? So step 3 is do the pearlescent glitch. Of course, you go back, you hover over any metallic, go back again, you're gonna purchase, say a plate, purchase anything really, go back to respray primary color, and now pearlescent is now unlocked. Now you'll notice the finish stays the same, but when you add the pearlescent, it's all just kind of accumulates, and nothing changes with that metal finish. So again, this allows you to keep that 3D effect going, and of course the only thing is you're going to have your primary color be a metal finish. But if you can find a livery that pretty much covers the entire car, well then your entire car can look like that tekniq color again. Which is awesome. And again, of course, you just customize it however you want it to look. Your secondaries, your wheel color, your spoiler finish, your bumpers. Make it look how you want it to look, and you'll notice just kind of in this shade, it has that still glossy metal finish, and it looks awesome. And I'm super pumped, and I don't know why I didn't come across this earlier. And so I'm going to give you guys some examples of some cars that have these liveries on them. Of course, there's tons in the game, but I didn't want to spend 24 hours creating and making this video, so I'm going to give you some examples. Here's using the SPECTER custom. Some tips: find a livery that covers, of course, a decent amount of car. So you don't really want to use something that has just stripes, or a real crazy pattern. Something that is like this blue, where it covers a kind of a bulk of that car. And of course, now I'm going to add any kind of metal finish. You can use black steel, you can use brushed steel. Really, it just kind of depends on your preference, and you can even mix it up later in the game, and I'll show you a different way to do that. But again, don't forget your pearlescent glitch to add the pearlescent. I think I end up using the ultra blue on this one. And again, all of the car specs and details are going to be listed in the description below. I did speed this up, of course, for your guys' viewership, and I didn't want to take too long of just showing you guys, so feel free to visit that down below, and you'll notice exactly how I got this car. And man, it looks awesome. Of course, being able to go into Benny's and change the wheels and change the colors helps, but man, this just looks so awesome, and it definitely brings me back to when we could actually make these car colors. And honestly, I never really got the chance to do it much back in the day. I was kind of more into racing, but I'm going to show you guys kind of a comparison of what it looks like with a metal finish, and then with just a basic metallic finish. As you can tell on the upper left hand corner, it looks a lot more glossier, a lot more reflective, and just overall much better. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. My question for you guys is, are there any other cars that have liveries that completely cover the car? I guess that question can be answered, especially if I go to Benny's and I look at kind of any of those cars. I can only imagine some of the lowrider vehicles would look insane with this effect. I'm going to show you one more effect, and it's going to be for the Ocelot Swinger, and then the rest of it, I'm just going to let it play. If you have questions, feel free to comment below. But here is kind of answering my previous question. I'm going to choose this livery, which is full in color. It's a simple pattern. It's not too crazy, so whenever I do add the metal finish, it's just going to be that much better. All of the colors are going to shine. It's not just going to be one part of the car. And so just follow along, enjoy it. I hope this guys kind of sparks that reinterest of you guys wanting to stay active in GTA 5. I'm trying to do my best to give you guys content, and again, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit later in this video, but just enjoy this color, enjoy this technique, and enjoy making these yourself. And again, here's a comparison just to show you the difference. The best thing about this is it looks so good in the shade, and it looks incredible at night. So if it was just a basic chrome finish like what we can do now in the game without the livery, the chrome just kind of fades away in the day, and then nighttime you have to be in a certain light for it to look awesome. And this is pretty much it. So guys, feel free to check out the rest of these creations later on in the video. I'll come back and explain a few things. So in the meantime, just enjoy this music. So guys, to close out this video, I hope I gave you some good examples of what you could do. And don't forget, you can also use the pure gold as well. You don't have to just use the silver, dark steel, and brushed steel finishes. This one looks just as good. What I want you guys to do is to find some other cars that have liveries. For example, some of the Benny rides, some of the low riders, and feel free to share them to my Instagram below. Y'all, I'm excited to see what you guys create or come up with. And this video took me forever, so please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll talk to you later. See you next time. Peace.